to introduce to you UmaSofia. Let's give her a round of applause. And as we've mentioned before, UmaSofia is a Timberwolf. She moved up from, or graduated from Mount Tabor a while back. How many years now?
Oh my God. A while ago, guys. A while ago. I'm getting old now.
And we are very happy that she's back here at Mount Tabor. And we're very proud of her because she won Miss TeenUSA. As you know, we announced it over the loudspeaker and the whole school was cheering. And she's also an author, and she's here to read you a very special story that she wrote called The White Jaguar. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Uma.
I'm going to start reading my book. So it's called The White Jaguar, and I drew everything inside this book, and we're going to go through a couple different languages. So I'm going to have you repeat after me. When I put my hand out like this, you guys are going to try your best to repeat the language, okay? Okay. The first thing Nieve knew was the feeling of warmth. First her parents, and then the licks of fire that lit the jungle ablaze the night she was born. Nieve was carried away from the cave she was born in, while the shadows of the nice men and the women who saved her danced on the rocky walls. She thought her parents were following close behind as she was taken to the rescue center, a place where animals who have lost their homes could rest and recover. So see, as you can see, her home is on fire, and she's being saved.
I know.
After Nieve was given a warm bath and something to eat, she was placed in her new home. The only problem was her parents were nowhere to be found. Although she didn't know what they looked like, she knew she would be able to recognize the feeling that she had with them. In the meantime, there were a few other jaguars in the enclosure. Maybe they would know where her parents are. This is the enclosure, guys. Nieve went up to the mama jaguar and introduced herself. Hola, me llamo Nieve. Can everyone repeat after me? Hola, me llamo Nieve. Good job, guys. What a fitting name, the mama jaguar said. Nieve was confused. Her name meant snow, and clearly she had to be gold like the other jaguars. But guys, is Nieve gold? No. My name is Dorada. How can I help? So Nieve told her story, and Dorada reassured her. They'll find your parents, I'm sure of it. In the meantime, you're welcome to join us. So Dorada did a nice thing. She took Nieve in when she was in trouble, right? Would you guys do that for a friend? Yeah! Just before Nieve was about to climb onto Dorada's back, she heard the other jaguars whispering. ¿Por qué se ve así? Why does she look like that? Sus manchas se ven chistosas. Her spots look funny. Ella no se parece a nosotros. She doesn't look anything like us. Nieve felt hurt. Were they talking about her? Nieve waited until she could hear only the sound of bugs chirping and the family's soft snores, and then headed toward a flowing river in the strange jungle. She looked down at her reflection and saw what the other jaguars were talking about. Her fur was white with soft gray spots, nothing like their gold coats. Nieve leaned in closer, thinking maybe it was just a trick of the light. But oh no, Nieve fell in the water. Not knowing how to swim, the river's current swept her downstream, away from the other jaguars. Eventually, the river became shallow, and Nieve was able to climb out and dry off. She felt lonely. Maybe this was the world's way of telling her that she didn't belong. It's very sad, guys. Bonjour! Can everyone? Nieve whipped around and saw a scaly green chameleon. Didn't mean to startle you, ma chérie. My name is Kijani. Oh la la! Quel marquage intéressant. That is what we call markings in Madagascar. Hola, me llamo Nieve. Although Nieve didn't know where Madagascar was, it sounded far away. Maybe Kijani could be of some help after all. Nieve told her about how her parents hadn't been rescued yet and how she was swept by the river's current away from the rest of the jaguars. I'm lost, and if I don't get back, I might never see my family again. I think I may be able to help, Kijani said. Not too far from here is a small tunnel. Maybe it will lead to the jaguars. Is Kijani our new friend, guys? Look, guys, all of your favorite colors that you were talking about. As Kijani led her through the jungle, Nieve realized that as the plants around them changed, so did Kijani's coloring. Her once bright shade of green was now shades of orange, pink, purple, blue, and other colors that Nieve was sure there was no name for. Nieve asked, "Do you ever wish you stayed one color? Isn't it lonely being different?" There is so much world out there to explore, so many new friends to make. Although my changing colors might mean I never fit in one place, it also helps me relate to so many plants and animals alike. I wouldn't change that for the world, Kijani said. Regardons-nous. That one's a little bit hard. Look at us, it means. We're matching right now. Do you guys see that Kijani is now matching the white jaguar's colors? Nieve, who doesn't? Can you see now? Okay, perfect. Nieve saw her own coat reflected on her scales, and for a second she thought maybe being different wasn't so bad. Nous sommes arrivés. We're here. They had reached a small dark hole in the side of the jungle wall. Kijani could sense Nieve's fear. You've made it all this way, ma petite. Have trust in yourself. Nieve said goodbye to Kijani and climbed into the strange-looking tunnel, hoping it would lead her to the rest of the jaguars. Do you guys think Nieve should have gotten in that tunnel? Do you think she's going to find her parents there? I don't know. We'll see. As she was walking down the narrow corridor, something gave and below her, and she started to fall. Luckily, she fell into a bowl of food. Ella tenía mucha hambre. She was starving. What does it say on the bowl there, guys? Do you think that's Nieve's bowl? No. I guess we're gonna find out who it is. Suddenly, Nieve saw a shadow begin to grow in front of her. She took a step back, bumping into two strong legs, and saw the name on the bowl in front of her, Rani. Nieve turned around to see a dog. No, a wolf. It didn't matter. She was 10 times her size. Tum yahan kya kar rahi ho? What are you doing here? The wolf growled, but Nieve was too scared to answer. Guys, scary wolf. To Nieve's surprise, the wolf dog's expression softened. You're no intruder. My name is Rani. I guard the Animal Rescue Center. And are you lost, Mary Butchie? Again, Nieve explained what had happened, and Rani nodded knowingly. I can take you back to where you belong. Rani said, I've never seen a jaguar quite like you before. Nieve sighed. I know. I wish I was more like the others. Rani stopped in her tracks. Mary Betty, let me tell you a story. A long time ago, I was rescued from India. I was one of the first wolf dogs ever discovered there. There was a time I felt ashamed that I was neither a dog nor a wolf.
I came from India, that's why I'm new, but I was in Texas. I was in India, and then I landed in New Jersey, and then I went to Texas, and then I came
So
back.
you're just like Rani, guys. See? We can all relate to the characters. Okay.
My dad job was fine.
1 second. We're going to finish reading, and then I'll talk to you guys, okay? But now I use my strong wolf senses to help lost animals just like you to find their way. And being a dog meant that I was able to find a human who loves me, like parivar, family. Can anyone see what's on the back of Ronnie right there? What are those? Little ducks, right? Ducks, yeah, you can see the ducks, right? You see them? Yes, birds. I have a feeling that you are meant for great things, Nieve, so be proud of what makes you unique. Look, we're here. Nieve, where are you? All of a sudden, Nieve heard voices shouting her name. She ran through the enclosure. She had finally found her parents. Your dad and I heard about your adventure today, and I think by now you've learned that being different is actually pretty wonderful. Your mom is right, Nieve. From making friends to helping others, the possibilities are endless when you embrace what makes you special. The end.